Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Marvel Future Fight content, and finally the wait is over. The patch notes are here on a very unusual time, but that's alright. Better late than never. Anyways, Avengers Forever. New uniforms and artifact has been added. Iron Man, Ghost Rider, Black Widow, and Blade. Blade is now available for tier 3 advancement, the symbol of the Avengers. Iron Man will be the first to receive the new tier 4 upgrade system. The superheroes who have gained new abilities and skill will be great help in battles with the new giant boss raid Dormammu and world boss legend bosses with improved rewards. That is amazing. Also with the addition of tier 4, the tier 2 search for potential also has been adjusted, which is good as well. Prepare to give new powers to your heroes. Let's go. 4 uniform. First of all, we have Iron Man. He stays blast superhero, 1050 uniform. 15% all attack and all defense. We have the 4-star passive change and the tier 2 passive change. We have the 15% chain hit damage as well as the decrease, the damage increase to enemies with 30% HP or less. I still don't like it because it's not very useful, only in PvP mainly, but that's alright. We have the ultimate skill, which is the tier 3 skill, is changed. So I'm looking forward to seeing how much damage or how cool the new tier 3 skill will be for Iron Man. It has ignore defense, 80% chance to penetrate everything, 5 seconds of invincibility, we have accumulation and a lot of damage on this thing as well. On the passive, we have critical rate increase by 20%, dodge rate 20% and 20% energy attack boost, which is great. The tier 2 passive now gives you 50% critical damage, which already I think gives with the superior Iron Man uniform. Guaranteed dodge rate 33%, that's new, and some extra skill damage and bonus damage as well. The first skill is changed, second skill is changed, actually all the skills are changed. So the first skill has stun, silence, fracture. Okay. The second skill has burn and fracture. So silence and burn both. Third skill has manual control. You can literally continuously attack enemy, which is amazing, with the immunity as well as 40% all attack boost. That's 60% boost right off the chart, which is great. On the fourth skill, we have burn, stun, all defense down. We have 35% of max HP recovery as well as the proc 100% for one attack on that skill every 7 seconds. That is huge as well. And on the fifth skill, we have burn, shock, paralysis as well as a frenzy buff. So he is packed up with all the effects, silence, paralysis and burn. Definitely excited to see him and test him out in ABX as well and other content. And with this new look, he might just become the best blast male. Let's see. Second of all, we have the Black Widow Golden Gate Vigilante speed superhero, 1050 uniform. Of course, we have the uniform effect changes, 35% chance to penetrate with everything, remove all debuffs as well as decrease basic damage received. So a lot more like a PvP boost for her. For the uniform passive, we got dodge rate increase, 40% of physical attack increase. That will be very important for her. Ignore dodge, we got guaranteed dodge rate, guaranteed critical rate and some skill damage as bonus damage on the tier 2 passive. First skill has shock and nothing else. Stun and paralysis on the second skill. We got shock, stun, incapacitation, paralysis, all defense down, all damage immunity and the freaking 100% proc. Did you see that? Shock, stun, incapacitation, paralysis, all defense down, immunity as well as the 100% proc. The third skill is insane. Wow. Also has the ignore targeting as well, which is insane. The fourth skill has stun, 80% chance of missing attacks, so a lot more useful in PvP. Again, all defense down up to 60% and the frenzy buff as well to help her out. And then the fifth skill has burn, stun, paralyze, HP recovery, invincibility. So I think this is a very good PvP setup for her, and she might just be a sniper of the meta now. She might be able to just one shot just like she used to do with the Black Widow uniform. Let's take a look at this. I'm definitely excited for this, man. Definitely looking forward to that. Then we have Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes. He looks awesome. Look at that freaking face, man. Universal superhero. We have the flame retardant as well as the all new Ghost Rider, the tier 2 and passive change. Chain hit damage 10% increase, 60% damage increase to super villain types, and decrease damage by 70% from super villain types. Okay, so he got the mini Ghost Rider treatment. Ghost Rider has 120%. He got 60%, which is amazing. Then passive to flame allies, it gives you 60% of fire resist, 30% of fire damage, and then immunity to become fire damage, immunity to fire damage as well, 80%. Then we guaranteed all rate, guarantee critical rate, skill damage and bonus damage for him. We have burn on the first skill, we have stun on the second skill, we got burn, guard hits, and then a frenzy buff on the third skill. We have the ignore targeting, burn, silence, HP recovery, and the penetration 70% and 60% to penetrate with fire immunity effect. It might be useful for Shadowlands, but you can literally change the Shadowland floors, so not that much. And then we have burn, stun, remove active buffs from target, and the frenzy buff. So it seems like no paralyze, but definitely silence and burn we do have here. But I was not really looking for Robbie Ray's ABX meta, but I'm looking for something important. Like I hope that his damage is bonkers with this 60% boost. Amazing in World Boss Legend. I would love that, man. Let's take a look at the surprise. Nobody knew Blade was coming. Combat superhero. We got the uniform, and of course we have 20% of HP, 25% of chain hit increase, as well as basic damage received 30% increase. Gonna help him out a lot. Leadership, 4-star passive and tier 2 passive all are changed. To weapon master allies, 60% all attack buff and a cell buff leadership as well, which is amazing. And then when you use the bleed skill, which I think, well, it has bleed on almost all the skills, so you can just use it. You will remove all debuffs, you will recover HP, and as well as you get a frenzy buff every 12 seconds. It is actually good, great passive, honestly speaking. Ignore target, dodge rate with 30% and skill damage, bonus damage, good. We got some bleed on the first skill, we got some bleed, stun, and 70% chance of missing attack. Is gonna be very important in PvP, I think. He does have burn, super armor, all basic defense increase, all damage immunity, and 20% all attack increase for 10 seconds for every 11 seconds. Well, not 11 seconds, the cooldown will be maybe 6.5 seconds, so basically all the time. Then we got burn. Wait a second, we have burn, and then we have burn again. I think it's a typo. And then we have remove elasticity, 3 seconds of invincibility, as well as a true damage dealt accumulation, which is amazing. And on the fifth skill we got bleed, silence, all defense down, 20% of HP recovery again, so 2 skills with the HP recovery, as well as 50% of critical attack increase by 100%. Well, basically 100% chance to increase. So that is very good. I think it's gonna be amazing for his kit, and hopefully this will make Blade useful somehow. He has gotten a rework before with the uniform as well, but he was really useless. I hope this uniform makes him very competitive as well. So that was for the uniform. And then surprise, we got Blade tier 3 advancement and ultimate skill, which is amazing. The Silver Hunt gives you burn, bleed, 50% chance to penetrate with super armor, everything, invincibility, a frenzy buff, and a 70% proc for one attack. Sadly, I'm not sure why this image is not opening. This is weird, and I wish this was not the issue, but we'll see that later down the line. We got Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, Wasp, Nadia Van Dyne, as well as Nova, Sam Alexander, the baby Nova, getting Transcend Potential. Wow, that was unheard of, man. So we got Transcend Potential, Robbie Reyes. He's gonna be very good with that 60% damage to villain types. It's gonna be awesome. With burn, stun, critical rate increase, critical damage, ignore target, dodge rate, invincibility, remove all debuffs, 100% chance to increase critical damage by 20% on critical attack, which is awesome. And then all attack and all defense buff on that thing for 40 seconds. Wow. So basically you can keep this up for the whole fight. The Transcend Potential skills comes every 30 seconds. The buff is for 40 seconds, which is amazing. Then we have Wasp. I'm not interested, honestly speaking. She needs a uniform. Alliance Conquest. And then we have Baby Nova. Wow. No uniform, but burn, silence, fracture, critical rate, critical damage, ignore dodge, invincibility, removal debuffs, and 50% of all attack increase for, well, just for one attack. And then we have a 25% all attack and defense boost as well. Still can't see the images, but that's alright. Iron Man tier 4 advancement and striker skill. Okay. Tier 4 advancement and striker skill will be added to the most powerful heroes. Yep, Iron Man. With Iron Man as the first member. Okay, we have the striker skill. Basically, as I said, the 7th skill is here. Arc Energy Shield, although I don't like it. It's more like a PvP thing for him. It has a create 2500 shield. I think it's just 2500 hit points, I think, or something like that. Upon a successful attack, which can regenerate up to 75% of max HP. It can regenerate for 10 seconds, which is great. But it also increases your attack by 1% every 1% of the super hit shield. So I think it just means you have that shield on, you take damage, and your attack will increase. But as I said, it's more like a PvP thing for him. So still can't see it. I'm not sure why, but that's all right. Tier 4 advancement system. The new tier 4 advancement upgrade system has been added for the heroes that are available for potential transcendence or tier 3 advancement. Okay, achieve highest as a new skills for your heroes. It's okay. You need the requirement. So the character should be tier 3 or potential transcendence. Well, it's or I think it should be tier 3 and it has to be tier 3. Then we have to reach potential level 20, level 12, which is going to be level 80. We can get to level 6 potential from 60 to 70. The next level 7 to 12 is gonna be from 70 to 80. Reach level 80, enhance all the characters gears to 30 instead of 25 now. And the skills will also be to level 10. Right now it's level 4, so it's gonna increase the power of the skills as well. Then clear world boss legend difficulty to search for the second potential, just like we did for the first potential. The first potential basically is from tier 2 to tier 3 and second potential is from tier 3 to tier 4. Anyways, so we have the world boss. You can just use it here. Potential realized. Then we have potential level can be increased up to level 12. Blah blah blah. That's all just blah blah blah. We have a new material, live seed. Okay, live seed, and this is expensive. This is gonna be expensive. It's gonna take Titan component pack and essence of dimension. It sucks. Okay, live seed, essence of dimension, and Titan component pack will be consumed when enhancing the potential level of potential level 7. The new item live seed can be acquired from world boss legend. After realizing the second potential, more experience points can be acquired when using the same biometric with the hero that is upgraded. For some heroes, more experience point can be acquired using the specific item instead of biometric. Anyways, this is a bit weird. I don't like it. The simple fact, I was afraid of this and it happened. It's gonna take freaking TCPs. So I hope they give more TCP every single day from World Boss Legend. Otherwise it's gonna be a fail, man. It's gonna be crazy. You of course use some bios and everything as well. The character gear can be enhanced by +1 every 2 levels from 70 to 80 to a maximum of 30, of course. Then you can use this new material. There are a few more materials. You can use CCF and a few more materials to do this, which is great, so that you at least don't have to use TCP here. But we still have to use TCP for level up, which is going to be crazy. The skill can be enhanced by that's there. Then you can use some live seed to enhance this skill. The Iron Stomp, I think Iron Stomp is probably gonna be the new skill that we're gonna get. So from level 1 to level 9, you might just need it, you know, for these things. Book of Vishanti, live seed, and okay, live seed and what is this? Carbonadium. What is carbonadium? And soul of the Fetan and gold. Okay, this is definitely new materials. One of them is carbonadium as well as the soul of the feltine. The soul of the feltine seems to be the red one, I guess. And yeah, we'll see. And the striker skill actually also gives you a base stat bump. So it's gonna be tier 2 to tier 3 and then tier 3 to tier 4. It's gonna be a big boost for the character. Striker skill will be unlocked when a hero advances to tier 4, of course. And then we have Arc Energy Shield. Maybe Captain Striker is the Captain America, so he might just come around, which is awesome. Whoa, look at that red tier 4 logo, man. Equip one owned hero as a striker. A tier 4 hero equipped with the striker can be used as a skill. The skill level will be based on the level of the equipment. Heroes and the 2 additional levels will be applied when the instinct of the equipped hero matches the instinct of the tier 4 hero. Okay, so if you have a justice character, you can only acquire or add another justice character as a striker. Like Captain America has a justice, Iron Man also has a justice instinct. So the instinct should match for you to be able to apply that character as a striker for you. Okay, that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. Like you can use all of these characters here. When the striker skill is used, the hero set as a striker will use a skill and an additional buff effect will be applied to the tier 4 hero. Okay. Okay, the skill button will only be activated when the gauge has reached 100%. So it's gonna be the same as tier 3 skill. The skill gauge will charge as the time passes when the first fifth skill active skills are used. So every single time you use those 5 skills, then it will charge. The tier 3 skill charges every skill that you use, right? Some percentage charges. The tier 4 will charge after every 5 skills have been used. So okay, the tier 3 skill gauge will not be charged when using a striker skill. Okay, so you have to use the normal skill still for the tier 3 skill, and the skill gauge will not be charged using the tier 3 skill. Okay, that is interesting. The striker will have the same stats with the same hero that agent possesses. Okay, so if you want your striker skill to do the maximum damage, you also have to build that character to the maximum, which it sucks because you have to basically build 2 characters for using 1 character. I hope they change this. Maybe I'm not sure how much difference it's gonna make, but okay, we'll see. Giant boss rate improvement and new boss Dormammu release. Oh my god, nice. Sure, confident if you have the ability to conquer the new boss Dormammu. Dormammu will be added to the new boss. A tier for advancement materials, soul of it. Okay, we can get all this stuff from the giant boss raid, and I'm gonna definitely be farming it hard and fast. You can see you can get 10 of those tokens, 150 of those, and the book of Bishanti as well. So you can basically get, I think, 1 book of Bishanti every single day, which is okay. It's not gonna be easy to tier 4 characters, so try to stack up maybe if you can. The type of Book of the Vishanti can be acquired for each round and subject to change for more tier 4 heroes. Well, we'll see about that. Changes have been made so that agents can challenge all giant bosses regardless of the round, and the difficulty for each ball differ. 1-star Master Mold, characters, and then 3-star Dormammu. That's the start of the difficulty. All of them. A hero that has been used cannot be used on all difficulty regardless of the percentage difficulty until the reset. Okay. So you can still, I think it's still 5. It does not show how many entries can we do at a giant boss rate, so it's different. So we don't really have to worry about entries anyways. Master Mold and Galactus, we get 35 points, and then we get Dormammu, as which gives you 40 points. The amount of boost points required to increase the rewards. Okay, that is increased. Well, usually we get more. Dormammu will consume more of your boost points. Upgrade requirement or the participating heroes or synergy heroes differ based on each difficulty, and the synergy hero of the person difficulty. Nah, that's just it. You don't really have to read it. The upgrade requirements of participating heroes. Okay, for each boss, Master Mode and Galactus, you must have tier 2 6-star advancement mastery level 60 characters. Dormammu, you have to have at least tier 3 or potential transcendence or tier 3 or 6-star advancement and mastery level 70 as well. So basically, you need the tier 3 characters for that, and the other one for those. Anyways, and we also have this thing. You can, what is this? Agents can enter the Giant Boss Race Dormammu after the update. Please refrain from using potential tier 3 at the Giant Boss Race from until June update. Until the June update. Okay. Who want to challenge the new boss right away? Yes, I'm gonna join it, please. And you can also use, of course, it's just the strikers. It's just gonna cost you a bunch of more points, I guess. The number of agents required to shine the bonds rate has been changed from 3 to 1. Yo! You can invite or you can solo this, which is amazing. The difficulty of the boss increases as more agents participate, but the rewards will be increased as well. So still, if you want to solo, you can. But if you go with a team of 3, you will get more rewards, which is good. I'm not sure what is going to be the percentage of the reward that each player will get, but let's see. Stats of the boss and some attack patterns will be changed based on the number of agents who have participated. Okay, so the more you have, the more will be the difficulty. Makes sense. And then we have this proceed as is Giant Boss rewards. Okay. Type enhancement kit others, we have acquirable rewards from grade 1 to 6, gold, premium card tokens, a daily limit 10, and CTP 1 for each round. It depends, it's not going to be a guaranteed CTP, but that's all. Acquire materials from Galactus, of course, you can get the Silver Server Bio still. You can get Soul of the Faultine, how do you really pronounce that? Faultine, from the Dormammu, you can get the Book of Bishanti, daily 1, which is nice, and then you can also farm Dormammu from this thing. So you don't have to purchase Dormammu using crystals for those players who don't have Dormammu right now, which is still nice. Anyways, then we have the acquisition location for card crafting cube have been changed. Okay, this sucks. What the this sucks, okay? Now literally you're this is like forcing people to play Dimension Rift. And Dimension Rift, I don't like them. Not because they are not good. It's because you have to autoplay it. You cannot clear ticket it. And it consumes so much time to do those Dimension Rifts. Which sucks. So you have to farm card crafting cubes. You have to play it every single day now. Which I have not even been playing Dimension Rift since it came out. Because it does not have the clear tickets. Kinda sucks. Anyways, the difficulty of a giant boss raid Galactus will be changed. Defense and HP have been increased. Okay, so no more one shots maybe. Some patterns have been changed. Okay, and a temporary invincible effect will be applied when the face changes. Dude, they made it difficult. Okay, the rewards that can be acquired from Galactus have been partially increased. That is nice. At least we will get some extra reward for the difficulty. The daily acquisition limit of the premium comic card exchange tokens secured during until the maintenance will not be reset after the maintenance. Okay. So if you run the GBR and you get your tokens, the premium card tokens, they will not be reset after the update has dropped and the maintenance has finished tomorrow when the update lands. So you cannot get 20 tokens tomorrow. So that's there. World Boss Legend Difficulty Division. The Legend difficulty has been divided based on the strength of the World Boss, Infinity Ultron, Null and Mephisto. Challenge World Bosses that have become even more powerful. I hate Infinity Ultron already, man. Okay, there it has been divided. Null is the Legend 1 difficulty, Mephisto is the Legend 2 difficulty, and Infinity Ultron is a level 3. Also, not to mention, sometimes Mephisto is harder to beat, or sometimes Null is actually harder to beat than Mephisto, but it's weird. Anyways, you probably get more rewards, I guess, getting those. The rewards for each boss have been improved based on the difficulty division. The overall rewards for Mephisto and Infinity Ultron have been increased based on the level difficulty, and the acquirable amount of Essence of Dimension and Titan Components pack has been increased in all legend difficulties, which is good. We are going to need it. The tier for advanced materials, Life Seed and Carbonadium have been added to the reward of all legend difficulties, which is nice. So I think we have to play World Boss Legend all the time now, because the World Boss Ultimate will not give you the new materials. And then new material will refrain on playing World Boss during after until the anyways, whatever it is. I'm gonna play it after the update, so that's alright. We have the World Boss Legend stage clear rewards. We got tier 2 materials, we got tier 3 materials, of course, Titan Components pack and everything. Tier 4 materials, we get Life Seed, Carbonadium, we get some clear tickets and special World Boss loot. Shield support, Null special reward, we got Mighty CDP of Energy. That's the same. That has all already been there. The acquisition location of CDP Reforging Core can be acquired from World Boss Legend difficulty will be changed to Dimension Rift again. So we have to push Dimension Rifts now. It sucks, man. The search for first potential has been improved to proceed faster. Okay, so you're not gonna get 3% every single day now, or 4%. That is good. New artifact. This is a lot of artifacts, man. We have Iron Man, Black Widow, Blade, Wasp, Nova, a lot of them, man. Iron Man has a 5% damage increase to villain types, well, boss types, which is amazing. It's gonna help him out a lot in PvE. Then you have 20% of chance to dodge all attacks for Black Widow for PvP. We have the HP Steel buff. We increase the attack by 10% and some additional as well. We have the Flame of the Vengeance for Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes. We got the regular exact when we use the skills to the flame allies, all allies actually. Damn, that's nice, man. Basically, increase fire damage by 30% of fire resist. Oh my god, Luna artifact. I hate this thing. And then a straight fire damage 15% increase, which is nice as well. So fire resist is good now. We have Nadia Vendai as well. I don't care about this thing. Recover HP. All allies, so it's gonna be support for Alliance Conquest, 10% HP recovery, which is nice every 10 seconds. And then we have the Nova Sam Alexander, again a PvP buff, ignores non-boss enemy damage decrease by 15%. So PvP for these characters. New feature pass, you can get the Blade icon and you can get the Invincible Iron Man icon, and of course you have some other stuff to come around. I cannot see still these things, and one new uniform collection for this thing. Ghost Rider looks awesome, and every single character in this game, well, in this update, is pretty huge. So this seems to be amazing. Improvement has been made. Power saving mode, it's not big, honestly speaking. There is nothing The name of the things have been changed. The potential realization ticket that you used to get, it's the first potential realization ticket, okay? Because there are two potentials, first from tier 2 tier 3, and then the second one from tier 3 to tier 4, and then superior first potential realization ticket as well. Okay, so you can't really do that. Function of the item the same as before. The item cannot be used for second potential realization. You have to farm it, which is nice. Arabic language will not be supported, okay? And the AR feature from the AT and AC has been taken out, which was nice. Sometimes I would just put the arena on my bed actually, so that was nice. And there were some error fixes. There was some multiverse invasion actually was not working tomorrow yesterday, so they also fixed it. So that is not bad actually. That's a big, humongous update. Honestly speaking, I was not expecting this much from this update, but this definitely is big and exciting as well. I'm happy the game will not be dry. The only thing that I don't like about all this stuff is the Dimension Rift, and I hope they add the clear tickets to Dimension Rift soon as well, because we need it, man. It just takes too much time. The game is too much time consuming, and the Dimension Rift just gets the worst of it. So let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about this freaking gigantic of an update. Amazing, sad, excited. What do you feel about this update? Waiting for the update tomorrow and looking forward to making the testing as well. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. This is huge.